Hello everyone. I'm going to do a candy review. Actually, I have a huge stack of treats in front of me, so I'm going to be busy with candy reviews for the next few days. And I'm just finishing a nap. I'm at full dino. But let's get my palate cleansed. So that we can move forward into this review of Peeps. These are the lemonade stand Peeps. Alex's lemonade stand. So it's a new product. Marshmallow Chicks. Now, I should mention that I'm not a usual consumer of Peeps candies. I've had them in the past, of course, but I don't know the range of products. I don't really know the usual varieties or flavors, so not too sure what is in store for me, but I do like marshmallow. So these are Marshmallow Chicks. Alright, the packaging is pretty good. It's a bit strange that they have light blue lemons on their darker blue packaging. But this is kind of a nice little design. They've thrown it together with the lemonade stand and the half lemon wedge and some drippy drops. That's just about all there is to mention. Oh, never mind. There is something important here to talk about. This purchase, which was $1 by the way, for 2 Peeps. So that's a big amount of profit for the company. Since Alexandra Scott set up her first lemonade stand at the age of 4, millions of dollars have been raised towards fulfilling her dream of finding a cure for childhood cancer. And you can set up your own stand or donate. And then the website is alexslemonade.org. So that's very nice. That's very nice. Hopefully in our lifetime there will be some breakthroughs in cancer research, so we can stay hopeful about that. And these laboratories and research firms do need funding, so I guess that's good. I'm going to peel this back a bit and see what else it says underneath the flap. Right, everything you love about Peeps all year long, and it's got the website. And it looks like I thought that it was just kind of based around Easter time, but now there must be a range of Peeps for every season. Valentine's Day, Halloween, and Christmas included. So the Peeps. I can't even begin to imagine how many Peeps come off the assembly line every single day. So let's go. I can hear some of the sugars moving around in the container. It'd be nice to see an ingredients list before we get started. I'm sure it's short. Yeah, it's pretty short. Okay, but at least some of this flavor is going to be natural flavors, so that may or may not mean that there's lemon juice in it. We're going to find out how far science has gotten us in the Peep world. It's just a chemically lemon aroma. Ooh, mixed with kind of just like this plastic tray. That initial sort of whiff of lemon scent is gone, but it did smell like a poorly conceived kind of a cleanser, like a floor or countertop lemon cleaner smell. And now it just smells kind of like plastic. Well, I'm confronted now here with this tray of Peeps. The tray doesn't seem to have been designed very well. It does happen to be deep enough to protect the Peeps face so that it's not smashed by other products. But it's not an attractive tray. Let me just let you see. I knocked this Peep over, so I'm going to put the Peep back up. Alright, so this is the way that it's presented, and this is the way it arrived here. So, you see what I mean? This little tray looks terrible. It looks like some kind of, maybe like a tray for medical supplies or something. Or at the very least, kind of just like a packing carton for an item that's not being presented as a fun food item. Alright, these Peeps look very strange. They are white Peeps. The sugars are glistening. It looks like a snowfield, freshly fallen snow. And they've been piped out of a little metal pipe into these Peep shapes. So, alright, sugar's already coating the table and everything around. So basically what you're buying here is flavored sugar. Alright, so the quality of the shape of the Peeps is okay. It's uniform. This one's a little more rotund. And they're covered in these nice speckles of gold. And I would be interested in purchasing a Peep that's got real gold flakes on it. Kind of like the gold flakes you see floating around in Goldschlager. Or food grade gold leaf. Wouldn't that be interesting? So just imagine, if you will, that these Peeps are covered in food grade gold flakes. 24 carats. That's what I'm going to be imagining while I'm eating these lemonade Peeps. You know, they could market it completely differently. Call them Peeps. I don't know, solid gold Peeps or something. I guess the camera, here, I'll get it a little closer. You can see those flecks of yellow. So it does have the aspect of yellow snow. So maybe it's just a little bit of a joke there from the manufacturer. And the eyeballs of the Peeps. I wonder if human beings pipe these on. It can't be. I'm certain that if they could have come up with a way where a little robotic arm will come in and hit these edges of these mounds, making the appearance of eyes than they have. But maybe they were, I don't know, maybe somebody pipes on millions of Peep eyes a year. So this one has a second eye, or maybe a third nipple. Yeah, because the eyes are just really a dirty, kind of a dingy brown color, and I'm thinking they're probably not chocolate. It's probably just a sugar. But I would like for them to be maybe black, like the appearance of a real chicken's eyes, which is probably a much darker hue than this. So enough of that. I'm going to get another good whiff and see what we can discover. Almost scentless. I don't want to sniff too hard or all these sugars are going to go up into my sinuses. Alright, so we're going to have our first taste of solid gold Peeps. Yeah, the bottom's even more gold infused. Yeah. Kind of looks like a certain kind of meteorite. It's kind of got clear rocky shards inside the melted bits. So here we go. I'm going to take a bite of the Peeps front portion. Texture's a winner so far. Flavor not so good. The sugary outside combined with the satisfying marshmallow interior makes for a pretty good combo. I think I would probably have to take a much bigger bite to satisfy my curiosity though. So I'm gonna take almost all of this Peep into my mouth. They're loosely using the term lemon flavor. The lemon flavor that's there tastes really bad, like industrial lemon, like solvent, like kind of what I expected. I think an unflavored Peep might be more to my liking. Still, I might be troubled by the sugars. Maybe they do coated Peeps. That might be interesting to me. If they had because the marshmallow texture is actually pretty good. It's not too gooey. It's not too firm. So that's kind of a success. So this Peep, maybe it's screaming at a pitch that's so high that I can't even hear it. Because I've eaten almost the entire Peep, but it would probably still be conscious because its head and brain are intact. So just getting just a real bothersome industrial smell now out of the interior of the Peep. So it's poorly done. I like that it's benefiting this cancer initiative, but I'm not enjoying it. Just rolling it around in my mouth, it seems like there's like there's the possibility of goodness here. They could have invested in a good lemon flavor. There's got to be a candy out there that really nails a lemonade flavor. Unfortunately, like although I do like the texture, as soon as the taste overtakes me, it's not good. So, okay, now we're going to have a little bite of this third nipple Peep. Oh, this one even has the appearance of a little tail. See? Isn't that cute? And he's just chilling. And he's made of gold. I like it. I like the looks of these Peeps. Maybe this is actually just his, like, car. In the Peep world, this might be, like, sitting on spinners or something. So, okay, I suppose that the culprit is probably these little flakes of jelly lemon flavor, or it's like shattered crystalline, almost like plastic-like shards of probably what makes up the lemon flavor. So I'm going to bravely give a good lick over the surface of the front of this Peep, and I'm going to see if I can pick up a really strong idea of what this flavoring agent is like. So I'm going to lick the body of the Peep. Or, well, there's actually more on the bottom. I'm just going to lick the Peep all over. Not getting anything. The only thing I can say that's positive about this is that the marshmallow texture is pretty good, but the sugary outside kind of ruins it for me. I'd much rather have maybe like a shell. It wouldn't even really have to be chocolate for me to enjoy it. I mean, if they really worked hard on making a nicely flavored shell and then just allowed the marshmallow to be the inside of the candy, I would like that. This is a supreme failure in terms of flavor, though. All right. I've just got a raw industrial sugar taste all over my mouth. So they're using a very low quality lemon flavor, which is disappointing. I mean, at 50 cents per peep, they could have spent the extra third of a cent on maybe like a better flavoring agent, and they'd sell more. They would have more to donate, but they've got a kind of like a cap on the amount that they're donating to this lemonade stand charity. So they're going to donate $100,000 a year. So maybe a couple of my pennies will get into cancer research in this way. So the Peeps are gone, and I might give a look at some Peeps when Easter rolls around, and just see kind of what the range of Peeps out there in the marketplace is like. But I'll stick with real lemonade. When life gives you Peeps, make lemonade.